Hey guys, I'm back from my trip. How'd the group project go? Oh, it was awful. Everything fell apart when you left, and we somehow all got A's and you have an F. Hi, I'm Anson, and if you're like me, you've done a group project. Well, okay, most of you. But for those who all have, you know that group projects stink. They are the worst. But seriously, I've never met a person who genuinely likes and enjoys doing group projects. And for good reason. And in this video, I want to talk about why group projects are the worst. And I just have a lot of stories from group projects that I want to tell. Okay, so let's get into the different people in group projects. Okay, so first there's the self-proclaimed boss. They ignore every other person in the project and only pick their ideas and try to take credit for it. And they try to act all high and mighty like they're doing something for the group project. But they're not, they're just being bossy. Okay, then there's the presenter. You see, with this one, it's a double-edged sword. One of them will help the group out and be nice, and the other one won't do anything because they think presenting is their only job. Okay, then there's the helper. The helper is what the boss wants to be so bad but just can't. If you can guess by the name, the helper actually does things for the group. They're usually the ones who say, guys, we should start working on our group project soon. So these people are overall pretty good. Okay, then there's the people who do absolutely nothing. These people do nothing while the helper is trying to help everybody out. These people just go over and talk to their friends, and everyone wants to kick them out. And if they did get kicked out, the project would be the exact same. It wouldn't be any different. And real quick, I like to be honest on this channel, so I have to say this, but one time, it wasn't even a real group project, I was the person who did nothing. Yep, I know. Get your pitchforks up. Throw the cans at me. I'm sorry. Okay, now that all that stuff's out of the way, let's get into actual stories. Okay, so here's an example of a group project that actually went pretty well. It was a math project. We'd have to get a bunch of boxes, then measure them, then wrap them up in paper, make an animal out of the boxes, and then present it in front of the entire school. I paired up with some friends and we chose pig. Until the group before us took that idea and used pig for theirs. So because of that, they became our rivals. So we thought that the next best animal would be panda because we all like pandas. We all came to school with boxes and we started to wrap them. Because it's a panda, my friends decided they would wrap all the white parts and I would wrap all the black parts. So I go off with all the little boxes and I can't wrap. Okay, I'm really bad at it. So I just got a teacher to help me do it all. So when I came back, they were so impressed on how good my craftsmanship is, and in reality, it was all just a teacher. I never told them that, so if they're watching this, yeah, that wasn't me. But anyways, everybody got their boxes done, and we all taped them together in the perfect shape for the panda. We drew on its face, and yeah, the panda was finished. We presented it in front of the school, and they loved it. Sure, maybe it wasn't the best, but hey, people liked it. I didn't want to take it home, so my friend did. And here's a picture of it. Sorry if it's not the best photo, but hey, it's still good. Now, real quick, there was this class I was in, and almost every single day, it was a new group project. Like a robot project where you had to code a robot. Like paper airplanes, but way more complicated. It was also a group project. This specific class was just always doing group projects. And the class was fun. It was just the group project thing that made everyone hate it. Some of them were fun, but you had to get the perfect people or else they would be the worst. Okay, let's get into a group project that turned out well, but making it was a disaster. So basically the project goes, we were going to have to make a carnival game, and then we'd present them in the cafeteria, and then a bunch of third graders would play and then judge our projects. So I paired up with two other people, and one of them did absolutely nothing. We're friends, but yeah, it was pretty annoying. The way the game worked is that there would be a slanted box with a bunch of cups in it. You would be given a marble and you would have to throw your marble into the cups. The higher the cup, the more points. Pretty simple, but a lot went into this. We had to make this tube so whenever someone would throw the ball would come into the tube and back at the person. It broke a lot and it was really hard to make, but after we finished it, it was a success. We cut a bunch of cup-size holes into the cardboard, then put our cups in the holes. But then we hit a big roadblock. Obviously, there was a lot of stuff that we had to glue together, but our project was too big to move over to the glue gun. And there was one glue gun right next to us, but a different team was using it every single day the entire time. So, for a while, we just couldn't really do anything to our project. Dang, how much glue did they need? Here, let's get into that. So another problem is that we all just had to stack our projects all on top of each other in a tiny little corner. We'd come back the next day and it would be crushed from kids stepping on it. So a bunch of people were done with their projects, they would get stepped on and they have to reuse the glue gun and refix their project. When we told the teacher, they just said, redo it, even though it happened every day. So a lot of the time we couldn't use the glue gun. Eventually, though, the other group entirely fixed their project, so we finally got to use the glue gun. And something we added is that there was a bottle cap the exact same size as the marble that you would be throwing. So if you were able to get into the bottle cap, you would get a Jolly Rancher. Eventually, we were able to show it to the third graders. No one got into the bottle cap, but a bunch of kids were saying that it was their favorite game. So yeah, it was a success. In fact, one kid just kept coming back over and over and over again and failed almost every time. But yeah, that's, I think, the ending of the video. Overall, group projects can be the worst, but they can also be pretty fun sometimes. So what is the moral of the story? I don't know, group projects suck. Hello everyone, it's your least favorite animator here, Anson Animates. Now, just a little side tangent, this video was the worst to edit. It took so long, it was so buggy, it took me the entire day. I want to get a new editing software after this, dude. This was the worst to edit. Real quick though, thanks for all the fan art. I have like 3 rows of it. It's amazing. And school's starting back up here soon, so my upload schedule is going to be bad again. But yeah, I don't have too much to say. Don't forget to drink your water.